welcome to Indian Express Online. We're here to discuss all the states. Most of the situation is quite clear. A lot of the results haven't come in, but the leads are quite clear. So A for Alpha, Assam, Amrit. What is happening in Assam? What is the broad picture we're getting?
The BJP front seems to be gaining a very clear lead, but if you look at the breakup, it's quite interesting because you have AGP, which has done very well, which has got, I think, 15 out of the 24 seats, which it's leading in 15 out of the 24 seats it's contested. Then you have Ajmal's party, which has done very well, it seems like 15. Congress retains its vote share, I think 32%, which is substantial. And so we have to look at a situation where is there going to be any post-poll realignment, which has been talked
Is there any genuine reason to believe that there could be a post-poll realignment? If I believe correctly, Prime Minister Modi has claimed victory in Assam.
I think we should go to Abantika, who is there in Guwahati, and check her out on this. Abantika, is there any possibility of a post-poll realignment in Assam, considering the kind of breakup which we are seeing?
AGP, if there is a post-poll realignment as before the results, we've been hearing Congress leaders saying that there's a division. In fact, even yesterday, Tarun Gogoi told me that there is a division in AGP. Now, the thing is, division or not, AGP, if a realignment is required and AGP is in a position where it can swing it either way, then it will ask for its pound of flesh. And with the former CM, among one of the prospective MLAs, it's likely to ask for a very high price in the sense that they will require a CM maybe, if at all. So I don't really see that happening. Also because this is such a decisive mandate, they would be going against the mandate also if they do some kind of a realignment now. Okay. And even with AGP, I don't see Congress making too much headway actually.
Okay, is there any talk in the AGP circles? Did you speak to anyone in AGP? Did you speak to anyone in AGP? How do they see the results?
No, I didn't. I'm in fact on my way to the AUDF office.
Okay.
So I haven't spoken to anybody in AGP yet.
Okay. But
immediately after the results were announced, Ram Madhav came out and thanked the people of Assam. He said that you've given us 49%, 50% votes. So thank you very much. But what he made very clear, and which is also BJP's pre-poll position, that it will be Sarvananda Sonowal government and not somebody else.
So clearly BJP sees a ground in Assam for this to have happened. Now the other state bordering Assam, so Monojit Majumdar and Liz Matthew, what are your thoughts on West Bengal and what happened there? A very decisive mandate for Mamata Banerjee.
Yeah, it is. But, it is surprising. And even for some BJP leaders, it would be surprising how BJP has made, it is leading in, I think, 8 or 11 seats. So it's already some Congress leaders and left leaders have already said that there have been some kind of understanding between the BJP and TMC, because we have seen at the national level in Rajya Sabha also there have been some kind of understanding between the two parties. So it looks like the kind of sweep Mamata Banerjee has made in West Bengal, and all the kind of the leads BJP is holding as of now. It looks like there have been some kind of understanding because the BJP itself were not expecting this many seats, in West Bengal.
Yeah, Monojit, any perspective, anything that you may like to add to that?
So, Seema, there were some exit polls which were saying that Mamata might get up to 230 seats, etc. Personally, I was not convinced by those polls. And to me, the first thing is Mamata 212, that is like 20 seats more than 191, which I thought was in any case a huge majority, is number one without doubt. Number two, of course, as Liz said, the BJP, I believe the vote share has gone down since 2014. But when I last checked, Liz, about 7 seats, I think, 7 seats. Now, 7 for BJP in Bengal, for anyone who's been watching Bengal, is really remarkable. And the third thing, which Amrit and I were talking about in the morning, what is also remarkable is that the left, all the parties put together, are about, 24 odd seats now, and the Congress is about 42. So the Congress ahead of the left in West Bengal is in itself a remarkable development. And I mean, if you consider Mamata to be a part of the Congress family as such, so as Amrit put it nicely, it's now a overwhelmingly Congress state if you look at West Bengal.
That's a really interesting turn, and it's a good time to kind of go down south, where we've seen kind of, two chief ministers again go down, and one having survived in Puducherry. So what exactly happened in Kerala, Liz? You visited there and reported from there, both of you. So.
Yeah, I mean, anybody who has been watching Kerala politics so closely, and at least a campaign, there was this talk about, at least in the media and the social media, the talk about the surge of BJP. I think the kind of sweep that LDF has made, it has actually helped the BJP's, the reports about the BJP surge in the state, and opening accounts, and going to even like 0 to 7 number, that.
Are they going from 0 to 7?
No, they are, as of now, they're leading only in one, which is in Nemam, or Rajagopal is leading. But you can see in the past history, Rajagopal's always victory has almost there, but he lost in the last round of counting. So we can just keeping the fingers crossed, maybe the BJP. But I think that talk about the BJP surge has consolidated the Muslim vote, and also the others who did not want the BJP to come and to be a power, to be a force in the state, has helped the LDF. And obviously it looks like the corruption charges against the current chief minister, outgoing chief minister, and his council of ministers have really worked against the government.
Yeah. Then we have Jayalalithaa, who seems to have survived in neighbouring Tamil Nadu. So after all this, and I think the majority of exit polls gave DMK the lead, and a lot of people thought that there was a lot of oomph in the DMK Plus campaign. What happened there? I mean, how did Jayalalithaa survive? I must let you in onto a very interesting statistic I stumbled onto, that Tamil Nadu made electoral history this time because the number of women who voted this time for the first time has been higher, and by a significant number, than the men. And AIDMK has had a hold on the women vote and a rural vote. So, well, it could be a factor.
That this is a trend which we saw in the 2014 general election also. The other thing is that, it's history in a different way, in the sense that after MGR, this is the first time somebody is actually winning back-to-back elections. The second thing is that perhaps what the exit polls missed out, and is that the kind of hold she has on rural vote, partly because of the welfare schemes she has set in motion, where the DMK also has a similar set of the welfare measures which they also offer. But still, this is the women vote is one thing, the rural vote is another thing. The third thing is that in southern Tamil Nadu, for example, the DMK has historically been a weaker force when compared to ADMK. And we don't know, the expectation was that the alliance with Congress, which is slightly better off organizationally in the southern districts, could help DMK bolster the vote share from those regions, which are traditionally considered to be ADMK stronghold, like Madurai, Theni, Dindigul, Tirunelveli, Virudhunagar, up to Kanyakumari. And that we still don't have the numbers, how Congress has done. I think they're leading in 10 seats, which itself is something for them to cherish, because they didn't do well at all in the last elections.
Just a very quick round. I'll go quickly. I'll start with you, Monojit. What does this mean for national politics, very quickly?
Well, it seems that, I don't know, look, Bihar, it seemed that it is not voting along the lines it voted in 2014. But in Bengal, it seems to be along similar lines. So,
And in Tamil Nadu.
And in Tamil Nadu, of course. And
Assam.
yes, of course. I would personally wait till UP 2017, Gujarat 2017, and see before I say anything at all. At the moment, I'm not sure what's happening.
If I can add a small thing, the real players in assembly elections are state leaders. National leaders just don't matter, including Narendra Modi. It was a fight between V.S. Achyutanandan and Umman Chandi. It's basically Jayalalithaa versus Karunanidhi and Stalin. It was basically the BJP, the leadership, plus Mohanto and versus Tarun Gogoi in Assam, Mamata and the left in.
So you see them as essentially state elections.
I see a very clear difference between voting in a general election voting in a state election.
So they have actually voted like they did in the general election.
No, even the state like, Assam, the BJP was first time, BJP has made such a, remarkable victory in Assam with a chief ministerial candidate. BJP since 2014, whichever election they have gone to, they haven't declared a CM candidate, but this is the first time, and the election victory also they are attributing to Sonowal, not to Mr. Narendra Modi. So that's the difference. I think BJP might, may be able to experiment the same in other states which are coming. In UP, we have to wait and see. But again, this is still not a good message, or it hasn't given anything. I mean, it is not giving anything, remarkably for BJP to hope that, or to be optimistic about UP still.
So that's a lot of chatter from 4 journalists before the results are really out. The trends are in. The direction is clear. But we'll be back once we have more on the seats won and lost.